Boom. Yes, Alexandra, uh, love to talk and we can chat interactively. I'm not sure, did you watch my clip just sent
Yeah.
9 minutes?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Yeah, so that's great because I would love to know because in our country mostly of the comment and opinion is going in a negative way. But personally, I have the different idea because I have some reason, so we can share. But the thing is, this went viral after Apple, yeah, launched this video clip worldwide. So we are talking about the 8,000 million. In Thailand, it's just only 70 million. But let's say 100% of our population not agree with this. But if it's
Mhm.
be positive to the world population, I think that's great, you know.
Yes.
So what I would like to know is the reflection. If you are, please be a neutral and zero bias. And after watch 9 minutes of this Apple ad, uh, how do you think about my country in your views? Yeah.
Okay. As you know, Thailand is a popular place for visiting, and among Russians. Sorry, I don't know what happened to the camera. Among Russians, and I think Thailand is a good place to visit. I don't know why this advertisement was created in this way. Maybe because I don't know about these people, but basically, from my point of view, Thailand is something different from Europe that many people can't understand or the difference between Europe and Asia. I don't know why, but it's the problem, even for us Russians, who visit different Asian countries such as Korea, Japan, Vietnam, etc. They just can't understand the difference between Europe and Asia.
Yeah, in general, I agree with you because we have the different mindset because of the when we were born as we we were brought up in different way, different belief, different culture, different religions that is embedded in here, and the way you look at the same thing surely different because of the we born from different culture. Um, that is true. Even when I share my audience about the translation technique, it's not easy. It's not just you are good at English. Let take English as example. Even you understand every single word, and you cannot be a good translator if you don't understand the culture. It is so-called the cultural translation. That is, you have to connect and you have to translate in a proper way. It's not just like a Google translation. Yeah, different.
No.
Yeah, and then okay, I will tell you first in brief about the opinion of Thai people when they watch this ad. They think because Apple, yeah, in the content, yeah, it put something like the old fashions of our country. Even though in Thailand, in terms of the building infrastructure, everything is now the okay. It is in the leading in ASEAN, but the way they present our country, they bring back like a old period of times. Yeah, people. Thai people think why the Apple like to convince the people to have the old image of Thailand. Yeah, that's why they feel this ad look down our country. Yeah, that is the point. And in terms of the art, I just talked with one artist in Thailand. They think deeper because they think yes, because in this film, in some scene, when they present America, they use a very bright full color. Meanwhile, in the frame expressing Thailand, they use a warm tone or a sepia. Yeah, that is in the people, the artist's eye. Yeah, there is so many aspects, and so I would love to know yours.
You've just reminded me of some people who come to Russia and they have some specific stereotypes about Russia, about the people themselves, about everything that's related to Russia. I've heard the opinion about Russia. Russians are rude. The Russian language sounds rude. Russians always drink a lot of alcohol. They cannot be friendly, etc. It's just a stereotype about the country. Each country has the own stereotype about itself. I think it happens because most people watch some information, they Google some information on the internet, and they know some, maybe they see some information on the internet about a specific country, such as maybe Thailand or anyone or any country they want to travel to. But first of all, they need to know the culture. Yes.
Yes, that is most important. And a while ago, you mentioned a key, a big word is it's a stereotype. Yeah, yeah, that has happened because people always have some experience and they use the like a mindset of stereotype to judge the others should be like the
Yeah.
others. Last time I talked with Nelusa because last year, no, before COVID-19, we arranged one routine, a weekly program about the parenting. And what Nelusa said, he said, as a fact, every individual have their own way and they are quite unique. That is a living creature. So you cannot think in stereotype. Yeah, that is true. And when you mention culture, yeah, you know the Mr. Bean. It is a very
Miss.
famous film.
Yes, I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. One EP, you know, when Mr. Bean he play around with a portrait picture of the child princess. You ever watched that film?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
they cut the king child something different because it's not allowed. Is it illegal? If you do that, you will go to jail. It's in Thailand, but it's culture in UK, in England is acceptable. Like in a cover of the big magazine in America, they will play around with avatar or the picture of the president, yeah, in a cartoon or something like that. That's okay. It shows obviously the difference of the culture that reflect the people mindset. But the thing in common, whenever I talk and discuss something, I have to open my heart, and then when we got to we come to conclusion. That is like a specific, and we have to consider the things, any things in specific way, and forget about the stereotype. That is very dangerous. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, as I told you, each country has the stereotypes about the country, yes, because like the British people have it, French, and whenever you go, you will see it.
And sometimes you cannot understand deeply about the culture by reading. Yeah, you supposed to immerse yourself in that country for a certain period of time. Like you know the and you know a word is like people learn the things from reading. You cannot get the close touch because it's like a chauffeur knowledge. You know this, right?
Yes.
Yeah. What is your under?
That's
What?
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Please.
That
Please. Yeah.
that's why I try when I teach my students, I try first of all teach them called the culture of the country. Because I know there are some rules they have to know about the country first of all. Because when they have a picture in the mind about something, they know maybe it's true or not. It's not true, but we need when it comes to learning a language, the first thing we need to learn is the culture of the country.
Okay. Um, okay. And anything else that pop up? Your idea pop up about the 9 minutes film. What is a little bit obvious that when you watch that advertising film?
About this advertisement, I think it's just something maybe they wanted to have some fun just by making this video because I just couldn't understand why these people made this advertisement in this way. Maybe it was for fun. And, I just couldn't understand.
Okay, that means you feel not not so not so serious about the
Not so serious. Maybe it's for fun. Like most videos are made
and why in my country is a go controversial.
controversial. It's maybe because it's an Asian country. They
Yeah.
want to show how it looks like. There are a lot of videos about Russia. Funny. People make these videos for fun about Russian people, about the language and so etc.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, you know, I just know that the Romania, uh, Nelusa,
Romania.
hometown, yeah, her is used to be a part of the Soviet Union, right?
Romania.
I just
I
uh,
don't
I,
remember.
I just
Maybe
Google.
it
I just
was
Google.
Romania was part of the Soviet Union. Maybe I just
At that
Romania.
time, Soviet Union.
I know 15 countries that were the part of the Soviet Union, but Romania, maybe no.
Okay, I think that's all about Apple ad. So let back to your question last time. I'm not sure in the City of Love in the weekly chit chat.
Which question? Not
Your question when you mentioned about to be a good teacher to teach pronunciation, it
Yes,
is necessary
in the week
to study abroad in native speak country. Yeah.
in the weekly chat, yes.
Mm-mm. Okay, please share
Why?
again. Please share
Yes,
again.
why I mentioned this question because like, I saw a post on Instagram made by a professional qualified English teacher. She's from Russia as well, maybe from Moscow, I don't know. But she mentioned that if a person or maybe a teacher doesn't live in any English speaking country, she or he cannot teach pronunciation because this person is maybe it's like because this person has no idea how to teach it about the accents, etc. But I just couldn't understand why it was mentioned. I've heard a lot of opinions who can teach, who cannot teach a foreign language. In Russia, it's so serious. They have
Yeah, and do you remember what is my answer at that time?
n- it not not a must. Not we don't have to live in an English speaking country to be able to teach pronunciation or any aspects of the language.
Yeah, yeah. In my views, yeah, I can answer. It depends because from my experience, so many of my friends study abroad. Yeah, long times ago, over 40 years ago. But if we expect that people who study abroad will be good at speaking English, yeah, it depends on individuals. Yeah, even some teacher or some of my friends who are, I would say, local made, yeah, never study abroad. Some of them, yeah, they can speak English freely and close. I said close to native speaker because they love like a singer. If you like to imitate some your pop star and you keep by repetition and you love it, you practice it, you try to listen deeply to the every single words, melody, and you can do. So it, in terms of the art and science, I think I will put the importance on the art when we're talking about the language. That is my idea. So my answer is no need, but it is
Yeah,
like it's not a must, but it's
and
okay advantage.
it's okay. It's an
Advantage.
advantage, but not a must.
Like I kept following Alexander for years, and I have the old picture the first time when we met on the online class, and I can feel that after a certain period of times, 4 years, when you go deeply and practice more and more, I can see the change obviously. Yeah, the way you speak and not only accent, intonation, even your body language change in a
Yeah,
better way.
because it needs some practice as well.
Yeah.
In Russia, yes, we have a lot of I don't know how to say it. What the the language teacher has to have when if they want to teach at a language school, they have to have education, education, certificate, maybe to have, I don't know, a perfect accent. I don't know what they mean by that. But yes, because I had a problem. To be honest, I had a problem with that when I wanted to to work for a language school because I don't have Russian education from a university. I I'm not allowed even to teach here in Russia.
It's required license, right?
It's yes, it's required if you want to work for language, especially for language school in a specific place. Yes, you have to have a lot of document papers just that prove that you're able to do that.
But for English,
Yes.
you got license.
Yes, but I don't know, they don't accept it. Here in Russia, they don't accept it.
Really? Why? What is a good reason not accepted it?
Because I don't have a Russian diploma. If because of it, yes, if I had it, they would accept it, yeah,
Oh, yes.
as something else.
Okay, Alexander, I like to come up with an idea. I'm not sure if you agree with me because my project is like a cultural exchange. So last time you told me how to spell or how to pronounce some Thai words. Do you remember? Because your friend love to know.
Yes, one, no, he's not my friend. He was asking me some question about how to pronounce some phrases in different languages because I think he's trying to learn some languages apart from English because he lives in Korea in South Korea right now.
Okay, because this idea popped up when it happened during COVID-19. At that time, one of my friends from Burma, she actually, if there was no COVID, her career is like a tourist guide. But when during COVID, she can not make living by tourist guide, yeah, because all the transportation is stopped. So as she multilingualism, she can speak French, Thai, English, and her local dialect, at least four, is through multilingualism. So she think how she can use like a Zoom or the online tutorial school for Burmese people who love to practice. So she run her online Thai class. So one time she asked me if I would mind to be her guest, like a visiting lecturer, something like that. Is a big
A
word.
lecture.
Yeah, no, lecture like a guest is better. It's a professor is too high. So I joined the class. So you know, it is my big experience because I never been there and try to speak Thai in a very different way. Have to
I know what
speak
you mean.
word by word, but I feel I feel uncomfortable, as a teacher and try to speak Thai in a different way to the Burmese. And okay, luckily I can speak English, and some of students can speak in English. So that sometimes I can explain Thai words by English with some students. Yeah, I feel happy. I had fun actually. So that is why I come up with my project. How start from our group, City of Love, and you
Yes.
and I. We can alternate to be hosts for some class. Just teach how to speak greeting words, simple words in Russia, I teach Thai. Okay, uh,
It
Nelusa.
sounds good. Yes,
Yeah.
just you've reminded me of one lesson. I attended a Russian lesson for Germans.
Uh-huh.
One of my friends, she lives in Germany, and she teaches Russian as a foreign language. And she asked me some help to help her students to practice Russian. And I know what you mean because I had to speak slowly in Russian in order to be understood by students.
Mm.
It's it's difficult to do when if you don't have this practice in your life when you especially when you speak in a native language faster with your parent, with your family, friends in your country, and you have to speak slowly. And when I started helping my some of my friends by making videos in Russian. Yes, it's so difficult. It's so difficult to to slow down your speech. For students, yes, but
How to compare? It is. I feel like okay. You try to ride a bicycle. In the beginning, it's quite hard, yeah, to control, balance yourself, right? But when you master, yeah, riding bicycle,
yes,
and one day, okay, you will force to ride the bicycle very slow. It's not easy, right?
yes, it's an easy yes. But my skills in teaching English helps me in some way that to do that.
Yeah. I think if we talk with different people and different accent, uh, I think it's out of date to speak English like a native because we cannot define exactly native in uh, this digital transformation era. That is, the world is just one village. So you have to
Yes,
contact with the people and talk in English with the different accent. Like Indian people,
Indian,
yeah, it's not easy,
Indian.
but if you can have the good principle in practicing and you are good and clear cut in the pronunciation of the single words, accent is the second.
What does it
Pronunciation
mean?
is the must, is the
What
must.
does it mean to speak like a native speaker? Sometimes I get this question from my students and from English learners. What does it mean? I think speaking like a native speaker is just something
Who is native?
with native. Mm.
America? Because
America,
hundreds
US,
of years, hundreds
UK,
of
the
years,
UK.
American was colonized by British, right?
Yes,
And
yes,
yeah, and what
I
is
read the
native?
book. I don't know, but I read a book about the history of the English language. Yes,
Okay, please tell me.
we the United States didn't have English as a native language in the country. Many centuries ago, England was the first country where English they had English as a language. But as far as I know, French was the first language in England. In 1066 English became the language in England after a war, if I'm not mistaken. It's about the history of the language, yes.
Uh-huh. And even if you go back at the old days when uh, British colonized America, yeah, and why we have two side of the American English and British English because they like to be, in my opinion, American like to be independent to the
Independence,
language,
yes.
so they try to make different, even
To
the
make the
pronunciation, spelling, to be American and to be,
to
yeah,
to
that is
have
the
the
things.
to have the difference between the language, yes, which is in American and British. But I just can't understand why they made this difference. Because it's one language, but a lot of people prefer the American version of English pronunciation. This is popular. It's from we can listen to it from music, and just listening by music and watching films and TV shows, etc. And that's why people find it much easier to speak with the American or I would say general American accent. That's
Yeah.
than British. I've read a lot about it. That I prefer to speak with an American accent than British because British is too difficult to to do it.
I have one question, Alexandra. Yeah, when you are interested in practicing English, okay, you love English, I would say. Um, my question is, can you make different in terms of accent when you talk with an American people? Can you know they are from which part, East Coast, West Coast, or the middle, Northwest? Can you make
In the
different?
US, in the
Okay,
US,
let's say US.
no, no. For
Impossible, right?
me, for me, it sounds like from one place.
Yeah, that is why when I ask what the meaning, exact meanings of the Native American, for which part, and even in UK,
Accent, yes,
Scotland,
in
Irish, well, England, even in England, Cockney
mm,
also local dialect.
uh, yes, I have a friend. He is from Sheffield.
In Sheffield, yes.
Yeah, from Sheffield. And when I heard him speaking for the past time in his broad accent, to be honest, I couldn't understand anything what he was talking about because usually he speaks with a neutral accent because he tries to help English learners and he knows how it's difficult to understand. And I asked him to speak with his local accent in Sheffield, with the Yorkshire accent. I just couldn't understand. It was so yes, yeah, it was like a different language.
Yeah. So if we think the things we are talk, we share is quite normal. So the positive things, if we can adjust our mindset, we will be more and more confident in speaking out loud. Don't worry about the accent because that is totally different in every part of the world.
Yes, it's different, but unfortunately, in Russia, it matters. You have at least for I don't know if you work as a teacher, if you work for a language school or etc. You have to speak with a neutral accent. You need to have accent reduction
Yeah. Okay, we
because
have.
otherwise you're not going to be accepted in the place.
Okay, we have 3 minutes. So yeah, my last idea I would love to share today is I take Singapore as example. Yeah, the English teacher in Singapore are I think most of teacher in Singapore are native, are local people that with the Singlish accent, but they're good at English surely. So that is like a Singapore accent or Singlish, yeah, as the common name, because of the English teacher are mostly are a local Singaporean. But that is identical. That is charmful of the people. They're proud of their accent. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
we
one of
have
the
to.
native. Yeah, right. You can go anywhere and you can judge by the accent. Yeah, you're from Singapore. Yeah, I'm proud of my country.
We have to be proud of it as well, but we're ashamed of our Russian accent, most of us.
Okay, it's time out. Thank you very much, Alexander,
Thank
and
you.
please think about my project. If we can arrange like a cultural exchange, teach a simple and basic words of Russia. Yeah, Ali, I don't know. Yeah, a Thai. Even I can bring many, and we can be multilingualism in our group.
Sounds good. Okay.
Okay, so I will say goodbye and bye เดี๋ยวไหว้ส
Bye
วัสดีครับ
bye.
สวัสดีครับ Please say สวัสดีค่ะ
How?
ส
Sorry.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Sorry, cup? Sorry,
No
I
no no
don't
no
know
no no
how.
ครับครับ is male for female เนี่ยค่ะ but
So cup.
สวัสดีสวัสดี means hi สวัสดี สวัสดี
Okay.
and for girl ค่ะ for male ครับ but สวัสดี is a common for greeting
So, okay. I'll try to.
โอเคครับขอบคุณมากมากครับสวัสดีครับAlexander see you
See you later. Bye bye.
thank you